Welcome to TAO, the Tech and AI Observer podcast, where we dive into the latest in technology and artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm Mike, your co-host, eager to explore today's exciting topics. So Sarah, what's first on our list?
First up, Razorpay has made a significant move by launching India's first payment gateway featuring a Model Context Protocol, or MCP server. This is designed for seamless integration with AI systems.
Interesting. So what does this mean for the average user?
Essentially, this allows payment functionalities to be embedded directly within chatbots and other AI applications. It means you could initiate transactions through simple commands, like sending payment links via chat.
That sounds convenient. How can developers get started with this?
Developers can implement this by installing the MCP server, configuring an MCP client, and referencing documentation available on GitHub. It's built on Anthropic's open standard, which allows AI models to interact with external systems for real-time actions.
That's pretty cutting edge. What's next on our agenda?
Moving on, Huawei is preparing to test its new Ascend 910D AI chip with Chinese tech companies. This is a potential replacement for the restricted NVIDIA processors.
Why is Huawei doing this?
Well, it's part of China's broader strategy for semiconductor self-sufficiency, especially in light of tightened U.S. semiconductor export rules. They want to see if the 910D can rival NVIDIA's high-end H100 chip.
That's a big challenge. Are there any hurdles they need to overcome?
Definitely. Huawei faces manufacturing hurdles, but continues developing AI chips and systems that connect multiple processors. This testing phase is crucial before the chip can be deployed to customers.
Fascinating. Let's keep an eye on that. What's next?
Singapore Airlines is partnering with OpenAI to enhance its virtual assistant. The goal is to provide personalized customer support and assist staff with tasks like crew scheduling.
It seems like AI is really taking off in the aviation industry. Are other airlines doing similar things?
Yes, indeed. Other airlines like Delta and Air India are also implementing AI. They're focusing on improving customer interactions, automating processes, and enhancing operational decision-making.
It sounds like AI is really transforming the way airlines operate. What's our next topic?
Taiwan's economy is projected to have grown 3.4% year-on-year in Q1 2025, accelerating from the previous quarter's 2.9%.
That's impressive growth. What's driving it?
The growth is primarily fueled by strong global demand for technology, especially AI components from firms like TSMC. However, there's some uncertainty due to potential U.S. tariffs, which could impact the trade-reliant economy.
So, there are challenges ahead. What's next on our list?
DeepSeek, a Chinese AI service, is back on South Korean app stores after a suspension. The suspension was due to the transfer of user data without permission.
How did they resolve this issue?
DeepSeek revised its privacy policy to comply with South Korean law, giving users more control over their data. The Data Protection Agency noted that DeepSeek voluntarily resumed availability after addressing their recommendations.
It's good to see companies taking data privacy seriously. What's our next topic?
Google is moving most of its Android announcements to a separate virtual event called the Android Show I/O Edition, airing on May 13th.
Why the change?
Google says it's due to the sheer volume of Android news needing its own platform. However, this restructuring also suggests that the main I/O event could have a stronger emphasis on AI developments.
That's an interesting shift. What's next?
IBM has announced a massive $150 billion investment plan in the United States over the next 5 years.
Wow, that's a huge investment. What are they focusing on?
A significant $30 billion is allocated to expanding domestic manufacturing facilities for quantum computers and mainframes. This move follows similar investment pledges by other tech giants like NVIDIA and Apple.
It's great to see such commitment to local manufacturing. What's next on the list?
The CEO of Norway's $1.8 trillion sovereign wealth fund has stated that global economic fragmentation poses the biggest risk to markets today.
What does he mean by fragmentation?
He refers to ongoing hot war, cold war, trade war, tech war as drivers of decoupling between superpowers, leading to lower growth and higher inflation.
That's a complex situation. What's our next topic?
YouTube has appointed Gunjan Soni as its new country managing director for India, succeeding Ishan Chatterjee.
What experience does she bring to the table?
Soni, previously Group CEO at Zalora, brings over 2 decades of leadership experience from roles at Star India, Myntra, and McKinsey. She aims to empower creators and expand opportunities in video commerce and shorts in India.
Sounds like an exciting chapter for YouTube in India. What's next?
Fudan University researchers have introduced SocioVerse, an LLM agent framework for simulating complex social dynamics.
So how does this work?
It uses components like a social environment and user engine to mimic human behavior in various scenarios. Tests have shown promising accuracy in predicting outcomes like US election results.
That's impressive. What's the next topic?
Wipro has secured a 5-year contract with Vorwerk, a leading European household appliance company.
What will Wipro be doing for them?
Wipro will manage and transform Vorwerk's IT landscape using its AI-powered infrastructure solutions to modernize and future-proof their systems.
That's a significant partnership. What's next?
Israeli startup Lightrun has secured $70 million in Series B funding to develop observability tools for identifying and fixing bugs in code before deployment.
Why is this important?
With the rise of AI-generated code, managing potential errors in modern software development is crucial. Lightrun's platform aims to mitigate these expensive bugs.
That's a valuable tool for developers. What's our final topic?
Finally, Japanese startup Craif has raised $22 million in Series C funding to expand its AI-powered early cancer detection technology.
How does their technology work?
Craif uses microRNA analysis from non-invasive urine samples to detect various cancers at early stages. The funds will support their entry into the U.S. market and pursue FDA approval.
That's a promising development in healthcare. Well, Sarah, that wraps up our list for today.
Indeed, Mike. Thanks for joining us on TAO, the Tech and AI Observer podcast. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of technology.
Bye for now.